Welcome back. In 1978, Adele Hodges from Bridgeport, a graduate of Southern Connecticut State College, enlisted in the Marine Corps, taking an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Over her distinguished 33-year career in the Marines, she rose to the rank of colonel, earning numerous medals along the way and becoming the first woman ever to run Camp Lejeune. If anyone understands patriotism, it is Colonel Hodges. We are happy that she is joining us on this 4th of July morning. Colonel Hodges, Adele, thank you for being with us. I appreciate having you here. So let's start with that. What does patriotism mean to you?
Hi, Eric. I am honored to be here. Thank you for asking me to be a part of your program. Patriot means so much. I mean, it's not just one thing. When we stand and salute the flag, and we do that at every event, active duty or as a retiree, at every event, you salute the flag or pledge of allegiance to the flag. And it just gives me, as Gino said, it gives me goosebumps every time I see that flag raised. And we used to do that every morning. At 0800, the flag goes up and you stop what you're doing and you stand and at attention or you salute the flag. And every time I see that flag raised, it just gives me goosebumps because it means that it's a representative of all Americans. Patriot means, supporting each other, being a part of the Marine Corps or the federal government, the military. It means in support of every single Americans, black or white, male or female, child, family. It just means being there to support your fellow Americans. And when you raise your hand and you state that you're going to become part of the military, that's what you're doing. You're saying, I'm here to support my American public.
Now, in your career, you had the opportunity to interact with so many people who weren't just proud Americans, but were making a sacrifice, whether it be through their career, going overseas, being away from families, obviously some who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. For those who didn't have the honor of serving our country, people may think of, fireworks displays and backyard barbecues on this 4th of July. What do you want them to know about those who gave some sacrifice to serve their country?
It's great to celebrate our independence, but those who gave us our independence is what I think about on the 4th of July and Memorial Day especially. It means that they gave, as we say, the ultimate sacrifice, and they were not there for any type of glory, for any type of medal that they may win, but they're there to pay the ultimate sacrifice. Sometimes they came home and sometimes they didn't. And when you see the American flag draped over a coffin as a military member comes home, it even makes it more important that, we are who we are and we do what we do because they gave it all. And some gave some and some gave all, as we say. So it just means that, go ahead. I know you have a question.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry. I was going to say, we've said a couple times in this interview that you were the first female colonel to lead Camp Lejeune. And people who may not know a lot about the Marine Corps say, okay, so what? She was in charge. I mean, that's 47,000 Marines. You were the boss. In that role as a woman from Connecticut, a woman of color, a colonel in the United States Marine Corps, what does that role, that position, change? Does it change your perspective on things as you are a leader for that many men and women?
Well, I say I got that position by mistake because I wasn't expecting it. But I was put in place to support over 40,000 Marines and their families and and the support staff that's there to support that amount of Marines. And it's one of the two largest military Marine Corps bases in the Marine Corps inventory. And it was a great honor to be their commanding officer. As I said, when somebody said, how does it feel to be the first Black female commander of the facility, I said, I'm the first female commander, black or white, male or female. I'm the first colonel to command that military base. And it was a great honor to do that. The support I got, I went in there thinking that, it was going to be an uphill battle for the first colonel, but the support was there. I was the commanding officer and everybody treated me as such. And hopefully I gained the respect of those that I was there to support.
Now, Adele, you and I know each other because we served for several years together on the board of Homes for the Brave down in Bridgeport, your hometown of Bridgeport. And as you may know, Vince Santilli, the CEO there, professes himself to be the #1 fan of this show. So I had to say Vince's name while I'm talking to you. But
of course,
after you've retired, you've made it a mission of yours to serve others who have served. Is that a message people might be able to get out of this interview today, that there's things they can do to serve those like the men and women at Homes for the Brave in Bridgeport who need help after their service?
Absolutely. My motto was I was there to serve Marines, and my passion was Marines and their families. And after I retired, now my passion is veterans and their families. And there are still a lot of veterans out there who are still struggling and trying to find their way in this back, as we say, back in the world. They're still struggling and trying to find jobs. They're trying to find support, and Homes for the Brave is one of those places that gives them a hand up instead of a handout. And that's what they need. And that's what they want, is a hand up instead of a handout. And so what hopefully I'm doing is there to support them and other veterans. There's several different organizations that I'm a member of, and that's what I want to do, is support those veterans.
And hopefully many people will follow your example. A lifetime of service. Colonel Adele Hodges, we appreciate you being with us on this Independence Day Sunday morning, and hopefully people paid attention to everything you said, and we'll take those lessons to heart. Thank you very much for being with us, Adele.
Thank you, Eric, and thanks for having me.
All right, you're welcome. Coming up, most of us came to be citizens of the United States at birth, but others made the choice. We're talking to one such person, a teacher at Guilford High School who did the work and officially became a U.S. citizen just 3 months ago. She's sharing her story next.